Shalom, y'all. I'm Rapha, Sheerah, my family, sending y'all melanated vibes, and we back with another video. Say now, let's go.
Now let's go.
Now let's go. All right. So what kind of day we gonna have? What kind of day we gonna have? What kind of day we gonna have?
Beautiful day.
He want me to cook spaghetti.
Oh yeah.
That's what kind of day we having. He want me to cook spaghetti, baby. Come talk to the vlog. You ain't even, we have not vlogged in so long.
Okay. It's too early.
It's not too early. What time it is? What's my phone?
I can sleep in when the days I'm off, man.
Y'all, it is 9:22. I would normally still be asleep because y'all know it's Sunday. So on Sundays for us, that's our sleep in late days. And y'all know we just rested on the Shabbat, but still, you know what I mean? Sunday we be, sleeping in late, and our children are up in there. What they doing?
Take some breakfast.
Eating some breakfast, probably some cereal or some waffles. Oh, they having waffles. Beef corn dogs or something like that. I don't know, but I'll praise to the Most High for another day to be blameless and sight for real. Right? Huh, baby? Right?
Absolutely.
I'll praise to the Most High. We're going to lay down for a little while longer, and then I'm going to see if I can get him to get up, and we're going to get up, and we're going to do our life update. Baby, say shalom. Alright, y'all, so we back with another video.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. So, all praise be to the Most High, y'all. This is our life update.
Yeah.
Where we been? What's been going on? It's been months since we just started back posting videos. So, we basically, I don't want to say we took a break. This basically feels like that. Like we took a little break from YouTube because we was in the process of transitioning into the next chapter. And how can I describe it? You know, you have a book. It could be a Bible. It could be whatever. And you're trying to flipping the page, and you get to this page, and it's like you're trying to turn that page, and then you have two pages stuck together, and you're trying to separate them. That's kind of what our transition was like to our next chapter. We had to, rip that page. You know what I mean? We just had to go through a few things, to get where we are now, which is just beginning the next chapter of our walk, in this truth. I walk with the Most High. I walk with each other, with our family, with our children, and everything. So it's really a blessing. It's really been a blessing. It's definitely proved that the Most High is real. Like He's been with us. You know what I mean? So I want to say it was probably about August 2020. I want to say we moved out our spot back in Louisiana in August.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, probably about August. We moved out of our place, and we had a lot. We just had a lot going on. We had a lot to do. I felt like we was shifting with our vehicle to our place. We actually made the decision to move out of our dwelling that we were in at the time because we knew we didn't want to live down there no more. It was like we just knew that we didn't want to live down there.
Yeah, we moved out of our place 6 to 8 months ago. You know what I'm saying, to start on this journey we on now. So, we feel like the Most High had this on our spirit to, take that, to take this journey and, take it serious on another level so that we could be more at ease with our dwelling places and more comfortable with our living situation. So that's what we started.
But I mean, I pray to the Most High. We knew we didn't want to live it. We knew we didn't want to live down there no more. Bottom line. So we moved out here.
Wasn't nothing out there.
Yeah, wasn't nothing out there for us.
Nothing out there.
And I mean, our family is there, and it's always gonna be home for us. But we just didn't want to live there anymore. So we end up actually moving with family members and staying with them for, I want to say, a couple of months. We stayed with family members about 4 months. We stayed with my mom and with my sister, and shout out to them. All praise be to the Most High. And it was a decision that we made. You know, what I mean, it wasn't anything that we had to do, but it was something that we wanted to do. Just to help us more with our push. Getting everything in order to make this big move. You know what I'm saying?
Vehicles down. So
that's nothing. We got end up having to get a what we needed, a motor. Yeah, we ended up getting a whole new motor.
Top half of the motor, yeah.
Dropped into our vehicle or whatever. Yeah, top half or whatever the case is. I don't know, but he know. But it was like getting all the stuff like done to our vehicle and stuff like that. So it was like that took a toll or whatever, because we do have a Suburban, because we can't even get a car, like, because we can't fit into a car. Right. I had a car, y'all, a couple years back. I had a car, but we literally outgrew it. After I had Tootie, that was it. We outgrew that car, so we weren't able to really. It was no point in keeping it. Right. But praise be to the Most High and His Son, you know, for us being able to make it through all of that, and us being able to get, you know, where we are now. And we're gonna have to I'm gonna insert some clips of our dwelling place as well, because it took us. We first came. I did some videos and stuff like that. So I'll insert those clips. Okay, y'all. So we are so happy, y'all. That's our apartment complex. We are moving. It's our first time going into our place. So we wanted to vlog this. What you gotta say, babe?
Thank God we finally made it.
All praise to the Most High. It's been a long time coming, y'all. So let's check it out. Let's see. We're excited. Praise be to the Most High. Hallelujah. Now, y'all, we're on the 3rd floor, so it's gonna take us a minute. And you got Tootie going like a snail. Go ahead, y'all. All praises to the Most High and His Son. And y'all, they coming tomorrow to give us a new refrigerator. So that's the old refrigerator. So we getting a new refrigerator tomorrow, she told me. All praises. That's the balcony out there. They got 2 big old windows. That would be the master bedroom. Will be our room. Closet. Cut the light on.
This is my room. And that's your room.
This is the girls' room.
It is? Just look at this.
Oh, praises. You happy? Stay closet.
This is a good view. And you can almost see the car from right here. Almost. I can go check it. My room, can I see it?
The time we finally made it. Oh, y'all, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Yeah, that's the balcony out that way, babe. Look at Zion. Look at Zion running her tail around here. Y'all, it's been a long time coming. This is where the washer and dryer will go when we purchase one. The living room, I love this floor plan, y'all. Since we was in Louisiana, I looked for this apartment, and I wanted this apartment because of the floor plan, because how spacious it was, and I know how many of us it is. Put my bag down. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, the sun rises that way, y'all, and it sets this way. So y'all know I love sunsets. But yeah, that's it, y'all. All praises to the Most High and His Son. All praises. All right, y'all. So we literally just wallowing in our peace right now. But it's been a long time coming, y'all, on the real. And look forward to more vlogs. Look forward to more videos. We will be bringing them to y'all. And all praise be to the Most High, though, because, you know, He really showed us He could take us through whatever. Because even when we came down here, we still was waiting on this place to get ready. And we was waiting. It was to the point where we did not know.
Yeah, we was getting ready to.
Yeah.
Ready to make a move and go somewhere else, man.
Yeah, this place was taking so long to get ready. It was taking so long to get ready, to the point where it's like we did not know. I'm trying to turn this incense smoke out. So well, we did not know, on the real, like we did not know if we was gonna be able to wait that long. You know what I mean? For our place to get ready. You know, because we ended up moving out here. We ended up staying with somebody that I know, one of my homegirls from my past that I know. We ended up staying with them, which that didn't really work out. Different beliefs, different ways of living. That didn't really work out. So we ended up having to leave there So we ended up going to a hotel where he was paying for us to literally stay in a hotel. It was crazy. It was I'm not gonna say it was crazy, but
it was a journey.
It was a journey. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was a journey. You know, it was all praise be to the Most High. You know that we was even able to afford that. You know what I'm saying?
Waiting on
Because
this
it was a lot. Waiting on our place to get straight, get ready now. And I mean, it was falling too. It was falling too a little bit because they had room service,
housemaids,
all of that stuff. Yeah, housekeeping and all of that. I remember my phone telling the sister like, this is almost getting kind of like, what the heck? Like I had to tell my children like, y'all still got to clean up behind yourself, even though these people gonna come in and clean up. Right. So we was really happy. Like we was really happy when it got to, because it was like, you know what I'm saying? We were happy because we was down here. We wasn't in Louisiana no more. Yeah. But at the same time, we needed to get fully on our feet. You know, we needed to get fully functional. We needed to get a place. You know what I'm saying? He ended up finding a job out here. It's like all praise be to the Most High. We could give the Most High all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise, because that's literally who we went to. You know, he ended up finding a better job out here than what he had in Louisiana. Yeah. So that worked out really well. You know, but then when it came time for us to, you know, find a place, it just took so long. You know what I'm saying? It took so long. But praise be to the Most High and His Son. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need to do another tour of the house, like do a tour of the house with
like now,
like with it
set in place how you want.
With everything in here, because it actually took a while. He had the when we first moved in, we didn't have our furniture, we didn't have our stuff. All our stuff was in
right in the storage,
right. So we ended up leaving all our stuff. They probably like, what the heck was y'all doing? Like, what was y'all thinking? We was on
not drastic move, but we made a move to feel like it was comfortable for us, and that's what we did. So right.
You
know what I'm saying? It played out.
It worked out. You know, we was in our place, situated in our. I was just happy to be here. I ain't have no furniture. If you follow me on social media, you probably seen stories of me like with just open space. It wasn't no furniture in here, and it was our praise be to the Most High and His Son. For me, like he took some time one weekend after the Shabbat, left on the Greyhound, went to Louisiana, packed up all our stuff out of the storage onto the U-Haul. I did not go with him because I stayed here with the children.
Shout out to Mr. Michael,
my cousin, for helping him get all our stuff on the U-Haul. And he literally did that and took the U-Haul and drove the U-Haul back down here. Mm-hmm. And that's how we got our stuff down here. And we paid for movers. We had paid for a moving company to help us move our stuff. Right. Because we on the third floor. On the third floor. So you already know how that is. But I love it. I love being up here. I really do. I love being on the third floor. We're going to have to...
I don't mind being here. Just the struggle of getting... you have to move everything up here. It's like, ooh.
I ain't helped with that part. Did you help though? Because I think I was on live while y'all was doing it. I was on live. Shout out to Spiritual Healing. Right, I was on live when they was actually moving the stuff in. So I don't really know.
But no, you know, I was at the top while they were bringing stuff in, and shoot, you know, I did that to make sure they kept it going, because I know they only had a certain amount of time that they had to do what they had to do. Mm-hmm. So
because you gotta pay by the hour.
Yeah,
you gotta pay them by the hour.
Boom, boom, I bring it in, and they go back down, bring some more up. So that was going on with me. I helped out a little bit, you know.
Yeah, but we had to, because it was basically just him. We don't have like no family out here or nothing like that. Like talking about it, so it was really just us. So we really had to do that. That wasn't really by like, you know, choice. We had to. Right. Because it wasn't no way I was going to be able to help him with it. Even when the men came, because when we first moved in, they actually gave us a new refrigerator in here. And when it was two men that was bringing that refrigerator up, and you was at work.
Yeah, I was at work.
Oh my God, I feel so bad.
Hey, no, but I seen them bring it down. I was getting off when they was bringing it down. It was on a hard time.
They was having a hard time. You think they was having a hard time getting it down? You should have saw them getting it up.
Oh,
it's a small price to pay. Right. It's a small price to pay for peace, you know. Yeah. Even when my family member came down here, she's like, "What about your neighbors?" I was like, "We got neighbors." I don't be talking. Yeah, like we say to ourselves, and we just live our life in peace, and that's how we get by, you know, and just try to wrap our lives around serving the Most High.
That's
you know?
Right, absolutely. That's first.
All praise be to the Most High. Everything I would say, everything we feel happens for a reason. You know what I mean? Our children are happy here, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, like I really learned how to trust in the Most High. I've learned through this journey, like the
Oh
Most
yeah, we
High
definitely.
showed, yes, like He showed us, like He
Man,
would show up and show out.
just when you think that, you know what I'm saying, things going bad, you heard me? And then, you know, keep that faith, send the prayers up to him. Man, I come when you want to, but
For real.
on time, in time, for real.
And it's like, that's because I know for me, I'm like a word warrior. That's what not anymore. I rebuke that spirit now.
But
Being like a warrior.
I
always
used to be
worry.
too.
You
I
feel
still do
like
sometimes still.
stress.
You got to tell me like,
It'd be like stress. I'd be like, babe,
let that
don't
go.
even, leave it alone. Like, I have to remind him or whatever. And then sometimes if I like go back or whatever and I still try to think about it again, he'll remind me and we
Right.
just balance each other out
Right.
on it. You know what I mean? But, I used to always worry a lot. You know what I mean? And that's
I
something.
didn't too much then.
But it's,
I'm doing more
I
now.
think it's the
crazy.
pressure of him just being, head of the household, and we have 5 children now, and you know what I mean. But we honestly, you gotta be honest though, we live a very laid back lifestyle to say we have 5 kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest. Like, I can't sit here and be like, oh, I got 5 children. Oh, I'm just so, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't play that role because I don't feel like that. And my children, by my older children, they're older, and we've always, well, I'm not gonna say he's always kept it very structured when it comes down to what they have to do. To where when they were younger, we had literally, they was clean up behind themselves. They get their toys out there, clean their toys up. Now they have, I literally have a daily schedule. So I've kind of gotten in the groove of things over the years. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more of a laid back parent than he is. But like I said, we balance each other out. It's about that balance.
Right.
And we balance each other out when it comes to a lot of stuff. But
Yep.
for sure, when it comes to that, is one of the top ones because I've gotten into the groove of things. Now they have a schedule they follow. In our new place, every time we move, they always get a new schedule. Like if we move, because we've moved a lot. We've moved a lot. You know what I'm saying? So every time we move, they get a new schedule. They get their chores, which is pretty much about the same. They're getting older. Our children are getting big. I still have a 1-year-old. I have a 1-year-old, but she kind of, you'll notice if you have multiple children, they just start falling in line as they get older with the older ones. You know what I mean? You notice that? The more we have, they just fall in line. Ever since we had Zamariah. Because Kizara and Anxiety, they were right back to back. Then it's a 4-year gap. Then we have the Zamariah, which is now 4. We have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Right.
Every time we have one, once they pass that 1-year-old mark, they just start falling in line with the rest of them. You know what I mean? They really do. And their older siblings they're so helpful. You know what I mean? They're so helpful to where it's like I can't do nothing but give out praises to the Most High and His Son. That also they balance out our household as well. We can't. I can't take all the credit. We can't take all the credit. The children, they balance out our household as well. They get spirits on them. Just like anybody else's child.
Right.
But I think this move with this transition really just taught them a lot about, being grateful and being, humble, and teaching them. It taught them a lot, y'all. It taught them how Paul stated. I just gonna say with my head right back. How Paul stated. Literally, being content. It taught them about being content. You know what I mean? About Paul said, definitely. Whether I am abased or whether I am abound, I am content. You know what I mean? I want my incense burning, but I don't want that much smoke coming in y'all in the camera view like that. But Paul said whether he was abased or whether he was abound, you know what I mean? He said that he was content. You know what I'm saying? And my children, they learned a lot. Even with the snowstorm that we had out here recently, it was hard for us to find food. You know what I mean?
It was hard to find gas. I'm talking about all the fast food restaurants had line hit from China. It's crazy, bro.
It was crazy. And it's like, seriously, I was so nervous. I remember I was like, and that was another thing I had to be like, you know what? I'm trusting the Most High. I'm going to get it to the Most High because we literally could not find food. So when we was out, we had to go to the corner store and find stuff. I praise the Most High, right? That we found something. Y'all, we was riding around. And he was like, well, we don't have to go back home because we can't find no gas and we don't want to be out here. We're going to run out of gas. Yeah. And I was like, well, how are we going to go back with no food? He was like, well, you just can go up there and tell them you got the food. I was like, no, you go up there and tell them we can't find no food. Because, like, it was crazy. But it's like, we ended up after that. Who is it? Diana? We ended up finding something after that. You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to be in charge of
I
this.
wasn't paying attention.
But we ended up, finding something. Praise be to the Most High. and his son, or whatever. We ended up finding something. So, I couldn't do nothing but thank the Most High through each and every trial. That's just one example. That's just one example of how the Most High has shown up for us. And it's like He really keeps showing us it's not gonna be how y'all want us to. Even with this place, we was trying to. If you think back, I was trying to have this place set in stone before we left Louisiana. That was my goal. And babe, tell them how persistent I am.
Oh, you was very, 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 very persistent about it. Because I know that was me dealing with that. And you was at work. If I had to deal with that, I wouldn't do it.
Right. Like, we have a system set up. He worked, I take care of the stuff.
Right.
He work, I take care of the stuff. He make the money, I manage it. Like, that's just how our household runs. You know what I'm saying? That's how it functions or whatever. I've gotten a lot better at saving stuff like that, to where he'll trust me to save the money. You know what I mean? And, because I like to have the savings in the bank, but I also like to have savings in the house just to make sure, just dotting the I's, crossing the T's. So...
For real.
I was so on it, y'all. Like, I was like, we gotta get in a place. Like, I have to have a place set. I didn't want to have to go stay with nobody. We didn't want to have to, because we have went through hard times before where we didn't have nowhere to stay. We had to stay in the hotel. He was working. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for that every day or every week or whatever. Yeah. And it was hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we was trying to avoid. But we was so dead serious about the water. We were so dead serious about not living in Louisiana no more. So we was like, you know what? We're going to do what we got to do until we can do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's literally what we went through. And we had to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We had to. And it was to the point where it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Let's just humble ourselves. And let's just do what we got to do. Yeah. And I had to humble myself because I literally was giving myself a very hard time. Another worrying thing of, dang, I couldn't get us approved for the break. They kept telling us December 10th is y'all moving.
Next
week.
That? In the next week.
In a couple more weeks. We still waiting on this. Still waiting on that.
Like, what?
We was like, okay, all right. And I kept, I never got crazy. Like, I kept humble with the people. Like, I kept it pure with the people. Like, I was letting them know, the urgency, but at the same time, I never got, because they were so nice, you know what I'm saying? They were so nice. So it was like, it's no need to get out the spirit, you know what I'm saying? I've learned over time, like, getting upset and getting out the spirit, that don't get you nothing. That don't get you nothing. That's not gonna make somebody want to help you or make somebody want to, move quicker. Yeah. So at the end of the day, because when we was young, we used to be like that. Not no more. You know what I'm saying? Can I say I'm 30 now? Can I say I'm 30 now? Lord. I'm 30, he's 31. Really? And I still feel young and love.
Me too.
So sweet.
But for real, like, it was a lot though. Like, it was a lot, and I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get no peace with that, with us not having nowhere to go, And like I said, we did stay with someone that didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had different beliefs, so we just had to move around from there. And then the room was like, okay, we hit the room, we doing that, waiting, being patient, a little peace, but you know what I'm saying? Not what we wanted. But the Most High was like, listen,
you're gonna have this.
Patience.
I'm ready for y'all to get what y'all want.
Patience, my children, for real. So we went through that, y'all, and then he just ended up, blessing us, and it was crazy because we got to tell him about the day.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna bring that up.
Then that Tuesday, I never forget.
Right.
I never forget, for real. So he didn't want to take me over here because, like, we kept coming over here, like, to check every couple of days. We'll come over here, we'll check or whatever, check on the place and see, like, what's going on, is it ready, whatever. So he was like, no, I'm not, we ain't going back over there, I'm tired. He was getting ready to pay for a whole, I think, week in the room, another week, because that was our last day at the room. So that morning, y'all, literally, it was I had such a crazy day. Like, do you remember?
Unpacking everything out the room into the truck.
No, that was the day before.
The day before.
That was the day before.
Okay.
It was crazy. It was 2 days. The day before, I packed up everything out the room by myself. I took him to work, came back, me and the children. We came back at 6 in the morning. We got everything out the room, packed it up into the truck. And then we
expecting the phone call from
yes, because they told us we could move in that Friday. That was a Friday. They was like, we could move in.
That.
So we was like, all right. So we get over here. They was like, I called my mama. I called everybody. Like I was like, we moving into our place. You know what I'm saying? Everything good. Moving in Friday. So I did all this. Me and Keith I mostly packed up the truck, all our stuff that we had in the room that we brought with us down here to Texas. Get to his job, pick him up, get to over here to the office. They're like, y'all can't move in today.
What? Y'all said.
I almost passed out. Like,
come back, sis, come back. Don't faint on me now.
Talking about.
I know, babe.
Off.
I cried. Remember sitting in the office and you came behind me and you was like, baby, don't cry.
Oh yeah, you
like,
started
don't cry, babe.
Like,
I had started crying. You was like, babe, don't cry. Don't let this upset. I was like, no, it's just like I was crying. I was so upset, man.
Yeah,
so he was like, he was pissed, but he don't cry. Like he not a crier. Like I'm a crier. He was pissed. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to trust in the Lord, trust the Most High. I know you got this. So I've been telling the Most High, like, I got faith in you, I got trust in you. Right. I'm not gonna lose faith. And my face had way before a second, I got weary. You know, I got weary. I got weak in the spirit, for real. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we went back to the room. Baby paid for like 3-4 days in the room. Okay.
See gonna call.
See what's gonna happen. Because he was like, I ain't gonna pay for a whole week. We gonna see what's gonna happen. We gonna pay by the day. Which is paying for a room by a day is dang near more expensive than paying for a room for a week. So we was like, okay. Yeah. I was like, well, I said, I don't want you to pay for a whole week and we don't end up staying for a whole week. I'm trying to use wisdom with the money, you know what I'm saying? Because he can make as much money, you know what I'm saying, as he make, but if we spending it all, you know what I'm saying, and they leave us with what? So I'm trying to use wisdom with the finances, you feel me? So we ended up that Monday. I stayed at the room with the children. He took the truck. That Tuesday, I took him to work because I said, okay, we're going today. You know what I'm saying? So I took him. I came back. Me and Keith once again, loaded the whole truck up. Or whatever. We loaded the whole entire truck up because that's when our stuff was already still in the truck because we never really brought our stuff back from the truck back inside the room. So we just loaded up the little knick-knack stuff that we had. And so at that point it was crazy because if you looked in our vehicle, it looked like we was living in it. Yeah. It looked, when I told you we had got to a red light and the man on the outside, he was looking like, I'm like, oh Lord, this man probably think we living in our car. But I'm like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We had to do, you know, for our family.
To get what we at now.
Right, to get what we at now. And looking back on it, it's humbling. That's why we don't mind getting on here and telling y'all, like, trust in the Most High. I don't care what it is you're going through. You know what I mean? I don't care what it is you're going through. Trust in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Trust in the Most High. And it's not going to always be easy. It was so hard for us to trust in the Most High. Like, when I tell you I lost people out of my life that I really cared about throughout this process, I don't want to start crying. I lost people out of my life that I really cared about in this process that I've known for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Friendships broken behind, you know, this process. Like, family members was upset with us behind this process. Like, everything, you know what I mean? My children, I had to look at my children every day and was like telling them, like, okay, one more couple days, keep telling them as they putting us off, we telling them. So this really what brought us, like, it brought us to a lower state at one point. The Most High did that though. You gotta understand, like, the Most High take everybody through highs and lows. How he chooses to take them through highs and lows, so he want to put them where he want to put them. I mean, he'll set you up to where you got the money coming in your household, but you don't see it. Or to where you don't have the money coming into your household, but you still making ends meet. It's all about the Lord's will. Like, I've learned to just trust in the Most High. Not how much my husband make, not how much, you know, money I could bring in from my business, not, you know, in finances, in nothing carnal. You know what I'm saying? But so, anywho, fast forward, that Tuesday when I dropped him off at work, you know, me and the children, we was like I said, because that his job was was south. In the southeast.
Yeah, southeast.
Southeast. We live northwest. Yeah. So that's like an hour.
No, you're like 39 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that.
With traffic though.
Yeah, with traffic early in the morning, like 40 minutes. But
like 40 minutes.
Coming back, yeah, that's when
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's like an hour coming back. I didn't want to drive that hour. So I stayed on that side. So me and the children like, know what we gonna do. So we went to Walmart. And, you know, we didn't really have nowhere to go. So he was at work. We went to Walmart. But we went in the store and got I got food and stuff for them to eat for the day and stuff like that. And then after that, we chilled for a while there, and then we went to the park. I had found a park that was nearby, that wasn't like in between where we was at the Walmart and his job. So we went to the Walmart. I mean, we went to the park, and when we got to the park, we let them play and everything. Y'all, why it's getting close to 12 o'clock, he asked me to come back for his lunch break, to bring him food in his lunch break. I got his food. Why the truck wouldn't start?
Oh my goodness, y'all just don't know.
Y'all know I did not want to get on that phone and tell my husband that the truck did not start. Y'all know that I did not want to do. He was like, "What about?" I was like, "The truck won't start." He was like at work. He was hungry. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" I was like, I was like, "Oh, I was so frustrated." I ended up having to call this company. We ended up having to call this company. They come out. They give you like change the tire. They give you boost. It was like AAA or something like that, but it wasn't AAA. It was like a smaller company out here in Houston. So he came out. The man came out, paid him. He boosted the truck off for me, and he had told me like it was my battery. It was ended up being my battery or whatever. I didn't know if it was the battery or the starter. I was praying it was the battery and not the starter because I had time. I'm like, no, please. But I understood because before that, our truck had been sitting up waiting to get that motor changed for like a long time. So I expected that battery to not last. And then the brother that changed our motor out, he actually had given us that battery. So we didn't. We didn't know it was new use, whatever. So we knew.
A couple days ago.
Right. Man, so. He had to go get a new battery just recently, like just a couple days ago or whatever. And this was like a month and a half ago. What we telling y'all about now.
Yeah.
So the truck needed a new battery. Long story short. Yeah. But that particular day, so I'm like, okay, fine. By the time the man got there, boosted the truck off, it was time to go pick him up. So I like, all right, loaded the kids up. They playing, loaded the kids up in the car, the children up, and we left. Went to his job, got him. He was in the car. He had been at work all day in the hot sun, have not eaten. He did not want to bring me over here to check on the apartment that they was gonna tell us wasn't ready. Right. He wasn't in the mood.
For real.
So I kept, me. I'm in the car like, come on, baby.
Come on.
I'm like, baby, come on. Let me just go check.
Like, man, people call
I got
us,
faith
man.
in the Lord. I'm telling him.
Going to this place,
he like,
man.
yeah. He like, let them call us. I'm like, baby, please. I'm like, please, come on, please. I'm like, I got faith in the Lord. I'm gonna go in. I'm telling him like, I'm gonna go in. You ain't even gotta go in. I'm gonna go in. He like, if I go in, I ain't gonna say nothing to him. I just wanna go. He frustrated.
Same. Man, look.
Took us over here. They end up telling us we can move in today.
We were like,
I said, come on, somebody. Come on, choir. Come on, choir.
Today? Let's go. Yeah, it's on paperwork.
Nah, if I wouldn't have said, let's come over here, we'd have been right back at the room.
Listen to me, yo.
Whatever. So, but you know what? It was all praise to the Most High. Like I said, we balanced each other out. Because I was tired and frustrated too. But I'm such a persistent person. Yeah. And you gotta, I've been on my own since I was 18. You know what I'm saying? I've been on my own since I was 18. I had to be like that in order to have something. Right. You know what I'm saying? In life. So, but child, then we end up moving in our place. So it was good from there.
Now we here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now we here. And that's when the story proceeded on with him having to go back to Louisiana like 2 weeks after, or a week and a half after, to get our stuff. He came back 2 weeks after, or whatever. And then, we set our place up and now we here. So our praise be to the Most High.
Yeah, Tracy a fool, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Come on, Tracy, huh?
Words don't come
easily. Yeah, Tracy, come on, what up?
Like sorry.
Yeah, that's my song.
Words don't come easily. Like I love you.
Can I hold you tonight? All right, y'all. So we pray y'all enjoyed that. We pray y'all enjoyed that. All praise be to the Most High. That's our story. That's our life update. That's what was going on with us. That's where we are now. We wanted to keep it real with y'all, keep it 100 with y'all. Like I always say, we can get on here to be fake. Right. You know what I'm saying? My baby is getting better at doing, getting on here and talking to y'all, doing these videos with me. For real. All praises to the Most High. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
or whatever. But we pray that y'all enjoyed this video, giving our praise be to the Most High and His Son. Always make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and shalom.
Shalom, y'all.
See y'all in the next video.